Futures slightly higher this morning after the Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ all closing at all-time highs. Joining us right now to talk about it is Jackie Cavanaugh, portfolio manager at Putnam Investments. Just when you thought it couldn't go any higher, it continues.
Yes,
Will it continue
does.
is the bigger question. Will it continue?
We think that we are on a very nice run. Thank you, Andrew, for having me, and good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. We do believe that we are in an environment where the market can continue to run upwards. The reason is, there's so much focus on the Fed, and I get it. There's a lot of interest, and it's exciting to talk about. But if you look past the noise of the Fed, the economy's doing really well. The consumer's in a really good place. We just had a big conference last week in New York. The message was not only is the consumer strong, but accelerating. Consumer credit and corporate credit are in very good shape. Capital markets, as you guys know, are seeing a massive resurgence, and that has a multi-year trend, we believe, just given the backlog. Unemployment has ticked up a bit, but from really low structural levels that we've seen historically. And the AI boom just continues to gather momentum. And so we do think that this continues to be a very good opportunity for retail investors. Maybe don't buy the whole market, but focus on your core competencies of looking at stocks and looking at industries and picking your spots. So we're very positive on the outlook.
So, Jackie, here we are in the middle, close to end of September. October historically has been a choppy month. I hate to say it. And so the question is, are we moving higher by the end of the year? Where do you look at the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ, given the circumstances, and also given the weightings, meaning, as we keep saying, it's still 10 stocks that effectively are levitating so much of this market.
That's true. It is still 10 stocks, and it is concentrated. We're having a rebalance today. But you are seeing breadth widening, right? You're seeing the Russell small cap starting to rally. So you're seeing increased participation. You're right. October is a tough month. In fact, Andrew, you'll appreciate this. We had Likat Amit in our office the other day talking about Lords of Finance. And he was mentioning your upcoming book, 1929. He gave it rave reviews, by the way. It's a tough month.
God bless you. Look at who knew you were coming on TV and get the plug. Love this.
There you go. I'm giving you the plug. But
She's getting a new invitation.
Yeah. CNBC contributor.
There you go. He's on our board of trustees, and we were talking about his book, and yours came up because I think he had read it and gave rave reviews. So I'm looking forward to it. But it is. October, historically, is a very tough month. But, typically when you see big corrections, it comes with leverage, substantial leverage in the system, and we're just not seeing that. The consumer's not over-levered. Corporates aren't really over-levered. We can have a discussion about the government positioning, but from a private industry perspective, so while you could see some chop, could we see a 5, 7, even 10% pullback? Sure. But if you look at the macro, you just don't see a recession on the horizon. Earnings growth continues to accelerate. And as I said, you're seeing the breadth widen across the market. So we still remain constructive. I don't have a price target per se. We at Putnam pick stocks. We don't play just markets. But from a broad macro perspective, we're pretty constructive.
Okay, but if you were, in terms of constructing a portfolio, though, in this environment, given the 10 stocks that have historically been the leaders in all of this, what kind of, if we sort of made a pie chart, how would you allocate and not go just straight into indexes?
Right. So we do follow our product is tied to the S&P 500. So we do allocate relatively tight within sectors. And I do think, you guys have probably heard this from Mike Mayo on the financial side, Goliath is winning. And I think Goliath is winning across a lot of industries. It's not just within financials, where size and scale give you opportunity. They give you operating leverage and they give you operational opportunity, particularly with the massive investment that you need to make in AI. And so we are looking across all the sectors. We like Amazon, we like Walmart, we like Citigroup, and we also like some names that are a little bit less well known, like a CoStar, which is a commercial real estate data analytics company. And so we see a lot of opportunities still. The market is expensive, but there are stock opportunities that are very compelling risk rewards. And so when I say to my team, stick to your knitting, look at the stocks and look at the industries and focus on the opportunity that is at the micro level, not the macro level.